it's Dr. Jan again with some wise words to work with. So today I want to talk about one of the skills that I think is the most important skill that you can have when you're going into a workplace, and that is self-reflection. And self-reflection is, of course, a part of emotional intelligence. And what self-reflection allows you to do is to look at your professional self and how you are acting and your behavior, your communication, and you look at it from the other person's perspective. So you see yourself through their eyes. And why I think that is so important is because sometimes how we act and what we say and what we do is perceived as different when someone else is looking at it. Okay, so I might see myself as being a great worker who communicates well, but other people might see my behavior differently. And I have a really good example as a mom. And so I label myself as a loud talker. That's how I perceive myself, okay? My son Ethan perceives me as yelling. So for a long time, we struggled with communication because I would loud talk. He perceived me as yelling. And so as long as I perceived myself the way I wanted to perceive myself as a loud talker, I continued to loud talk to him, okay? Until finally I realized something, we weren't getting anything done. I would loud talk when I wanted stuff done, and he would just shut down. So I took the time to reflect on how my loud talking comes across to him, and it was in fact as yelling. So what I had to do is figure out, was I fine with our stagnated relationship where I would loud talk, he would shut down, and we weren't communicating? Or was I willing to change my own behavior, my loud talking / yelling, and do something about that so the communication would improve, okay? So it doesn't mean that I don't loud talk or yell at some points now. I just try to be aware of how I'm coming across when I'm talking to him. Because the point of communication is that it's reciprocal and there's a goal and a purpose for communication. But as soon as I begin to loud talk, Ethan begins to shut down and nothing happens. And that's the same thing that happens in the workplace, is how I perceive myself, right? If I'm loud talking at work and other people are perceiving that as yelling, that's a problem, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean that I am yelling, but how other people perceive us and our ability to see that and change our own behavior is part of building good, quality, healthy organizational culture, okay? Because we are not an individual in an organization. We are part of a social unit, and we have to have organizational consciousness, which means we have to be able to change our behavior to make sure that the goals of the organization are being met. All right, well, I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. And don't forget, this week, take some time to self-reflect on how others perceive you. See you then.